Collective. It's that time again. It's time for another episode of Two Tones Twisted Tarot Tales. So, as usual, I will be shuffling these and asking the universe to help us find a state that we can pull a Republican out of. Okay, universe, what state can we pull a Republican out of to help the American people understand what the hell is going on? I keep asking that wrong. What state are we going to pull a Republican out of? I need to know what state we're going to pull a Republican out of. Trying to get a flyer here. If I can't get a flyer, I'll use the magic die. Whoa, something just fell out. Ohio, the great state of Ohio. So now we're going to find a Republican in the great state of Ohio. Okay, collective, it looks like we're going to be going with Ohio Representative Jim Jordan. This guy is one of Trump's staunchest defenders and enablers, and he just got in trouble recently, and we're going to find out right now. Let's get a little bit of the story. So Jim Jordan just admitted he spoke with Trump on January 6th, okay? Rep. Jim Jordan confirmed to Spectrum News on Wednesday that he spoke with Trump on January 6th. I spoke with the president last week. I speak with the president all the time. I spoke with him on January 6th. He couldn't seem to recall, however, if he spoke with Trump before, during, or after the insurrection. I'd have to go. I spoke with him that day after. I think after he stammered. I don't know if I spoke with him in the morning or not. I just don't know. I don't know when those conversations happened. I know that I spoke with him all the time. So who is Jim Jordan? Jim Jordan is James Daniel Jordan. Is an American politician serving as a U.S. representative for Ohio's 4th Congressional District since 2007. His district stretches from Lake Erie to just below Urbana in north central and western Ohio and includes Lima, Marion, Tiffin, and Elyria. Wow, Elyria, I don't know. But he's 57 years old, he's from Ohio, he's a representative, he's a Republican, and he's a staunch Trump supporter, and he spoke with Trump on the day of the insurrection, so he's a part of it. This guy is ridiculous. As usual, I'm going to be using the Tarot of Wonderland deck, and I've already shuffled it like 2 or 3 times before this, so I'm going to shuffle it one more time. And then we're going to find 3 cards for Republican representative from Ohio, Jim Jordan. Let's see here. I think my hands are getting a little bit tired here. Somewhere in this deck there's a white rabbit. And if you can find the white rabbit, keep an eye out for the white rabbit. Who knows what he's going to do? Who knows what he's up to? Right? And if you can get your mind on him, you'll be a part of the reading. So look what just came out for Republican representative from Ohio, Jim Jordan. The Empress. The Empress is a really good card. The Empress is a card of fertility. Okay, so I wonder if Jim Jordan is being fertile right now. We're going to find out. Fertility means all kinds of things, you know. His corrupt nature is probably very fertile right now. So we need another card. Okay, universe, can we get another card for Republican representative from Ohio, Jim Jordan? Oh, there was that white rabbit. He just passed. So we need to get another card for Republican representative from Ohio, Jim Jordan. Whoa. One more time. If not, we're going to use the magic die. Whoa. No, it's too much. So let's use the magic die on Jim Jordan. Okay, universe, please help this magic die help us find the right card to give us some information on Rep Jim Jordan. It came out as the number 20. Okay, so let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. The Four of Swords. So, the Four of Swords is rest. So I think Jim Jordan's fertility is, pretty high right now, and he needs to rest. So we're going to find out more about this in a minute when we clarify with the Infernal deck. But I suspect that Jim Jordan's corrupt nature is what's really fertile right now. Okay, universe, we need one more card for the corrupt Republican representative from Ohio, Jim Jordan. This guy would say anything to protect Trump. It was crazy. Was that 2 rabbits? Did 2 rabbits surface? Oh, well, I got 2 cards that came out. I think that was a fat finger, but we'll take it because we got to get going. This card is closest to the table, so this will be the first one. The Fool, obviously. Jim Jordan from Ohio is a fool. I mean, just look at that guy. What a fool. And the other card is the Magician. These are both good cards. This is like number 0 and number 1. So, these are the cards that came out for Ohio Republican Representative Jim Jordan. Let's take a look at the book and see what the book says about these cards. So the first card that came out for Jim Jordan of Ohio is the Empress. What are the key words from the book for the Empress? Abundance, fertility, creativity, pleasure, beauty, happiness, comfort, nature, motherhood, mother, nurturing, love, pregnancy, and generosity. The next card that came out for Jim Jordan is the Four of Swords. So what is the key words for the Four of Swords? What are the key words for the Four of Swords? Rest, retreat, meditation, peace, recovery, regrouping, and careful consideration. The next card that came out, it happened to come out at the same time as the other card, the Magician, but this card was closest to the table. It's the Fool card. And that's Alice foolishly jumping into a hole. And I think that's what Jim Jordan did. He jumped into a hole. I wouldn't be surprised if he has an STD from doing that. So here are the keywords for the Fool. Beginnings, innocence, freedom, spontaneity, adventure, youth, idealism, faith, purity, fearlessness, carelessness, eccentricity, apparent foolishness. This card is a really good card, but you know what? In this instance, it's really describing what a Republican is, a foolish person. This is the next card that came out, the Magician card. This is also an excellent, amazing card, and this card is also associated with newness, but it's associated with manipulation. The magician is the great manipulator. So let's see what the keywords are for the magician. Will, talent, skill, creativity, manifestation, communication, magic, action, awareness, power, resourcefulness, concentration, and eloquence. So I think Jim Jordan basically, he's very fertile. He's a very abundantly fertile fool who is trying to use magic to kind of get out of the hole that he's put himself in, and he really needs to rest. So let's get clarification for these cards from Two Tones Infernal deck. So I've already shuffled this deck 2 or 3 times before. This will be one shuffle on camera. Okay, universe, I need clarification for the Empress for Ohio's Republican Jim Jordan. Well, let's try this one. Lethargic. So it looks like his fertility is maybe being lethargic. He's got lethargic fertility, right? Okay, universe, I need clarification for the 4 of Swords for Republican Jim Jordan of Ohio. Whoa. Oh. Oh, look at this. I think that his 4 of Swords, which is rest and recuperation, I think it's threatened. It's threatened. And that's unfortunate because he probably needs some rest. This guy, look at him. This guy. Okay, universe, I need clarification for the Fool card for Republican Representative of Ohio, Jim Jordan. We need clarification for the Fool card for Jim Jordan. Oh, come on, guys, come on. Oh, look at you. Oh, wow. You guys are all over the place. Oh, look at that. Let's do it. Let's do a shuffle. Let's do a shuffle. Let's see what happens. Alright, we're going to figure out what's going on with this guy, Jim Jordan. I think he's up to no good, as usual. You know, this guy, Jim Jordan, is up to no good. Alright, we'll throw a die. We'll throw a die to figure out what's going on with Jim Jordan. We'll throw a die. Okay, universe, please help use this die to give us a number of cards to pull out to find out a clarifier for the Fool for Republican Representative Jim Jordan of Ohio. The number 13. Dun 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 dun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Abandonment. Wow. The Fool card is the card of new beginnings, and I believe he's abandoning a new beginning. He probably really could use one too, because he's probably in a lot of trouble. Okay, universe, I need clarification for the Magician card for Jim Jordan. Clarification for the Magician card for Jim Jordan. I don't know how I keep jacking up my cards here. Look at this. Clarification for the Magician card for Jim Jordan. Need clarification for the Magician card for Jim Jordan. Alright. We're going to throw the die again. Please, universe, help give us a number to pull to get a card for Jim Jordan. The number 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Stagnation. So I think Jim Jordan's magic is stagnant. And he's got some problems. His fertility is lethargic, so he's not as fertile as he convinces us he is. He's not fertile. His rest and recuperation is threatened. He is abandoning new beginnings, and his magic is not working. It's stagnant. That sounds about right. This guy, Jim Jordan, is a fool who's in a lot of trouble. He needs rest. He's not fertile anymore, and there won't be any new beginnings for this guy. Okay? So now let's get an animal spirit card. Okay, universe. What animal spirit is hanging around Ohio's Jim Jordan? Hold on a second here. Let's do like this. I hope you didn't hear my stomach growling. So here we go. Let's find an animal spirit for Ohio's Jim Jordan. Oh, 2 of them. Oh man, what happened there? What happened there? Look at that. A deer and a dolphin. The dolphin's a pretty good card, you know? Dolphin's a really good card. And a deer is a nice card too. So he's got deers and dolphins hanging around him, which is interesting, you know. I wonder if instead of tuna he eats dolphin, and he probably hunts deer. Well, anyway, I think we're going to conclude this reading. The animal spirits are kind of nice. At least he has something hanging around him, even though he's not fertile and his rest is threatened. He's abandoned his new beginnings, and his magic is stagnant. So, as you can see, another Republican is looking like a fool. Until next time, guys, see you soon.